Talk about what you guys are doing well. Obviously, offensively, putting up 55 last week against Fremont says a lot about this team. But what are you guys doing well, and what do you hope to roll over momentum-wise for this Friday night against North Miami?
I think what we're doing well is executing, and that's been an issue with us throughout this season. You know, the 5 losses that we had in a row to some pretty good, tough ACAC teams was really the issue with us, and executing and turning the ball over at inopportune times. And what we've been able to do the last four games is be able to hold on to the ball, not make mistakes, and execute what we need to be able to do. Not that we didn't have things simple before, but we just kind of went back to AC football and running the ball and establishing that, and our kids believe in that, and that's what we're doing.
As far as this team goes, talk about how the ACAC has prepared you guys to have success in the playoffs. You're used to playing, 3A school in Garrett, a 4A school in Leo, and because you're a 1A, because you're a 1A school, you kind of take some lumps playing against bigger schools, but ultimately that prepares you for what you're doing right now.
Well, and that's what we said at the beginning of the season. We knew coming in that the conference was going to be very good. Leo, Garrett, Heritage, South. We knew South Adams was going to be good, and you even look at Bluffton and Woodland. Everybody had a solid program this year, and every ball game was a fight. And I think that's really what we kind of looked to as we were going through a stretch where we were really struggling, trying to get a victory against some pretty tough teams. We just kept focusing on sectional and saying, this is preparing us. Let's look at this week. Okay, what did we do wrong? Let's fix it, and let's move on to the next week. What did we do wrong here? Let's fix it and move on. And these kids really bought into that, and we knew that we had a goal to win this sectional. We knew we had a goal. We wanted to be here, be in the opportunity to be able to do that. And we couldn't lose focus, and we couldn't become too depressed and too down whenever we were struggling a little bit between this season. But we knew the competition was tough, and that's something that we love about our conference is we play tough schools, and we wouldn't want it any other way because it prepares us for this. You know, the lumps that we take, the mistakes that we make, we learn from them, and we're able to capitalize that, and by the end of the season, we're ready to go.
As far as North Miami goes, talk about some of the challenges that they present and what are going to be some of the biggest keys on Friday night against a talented Warriors team that has done very well the past few years.
They have done real well. Greg Miller is a good coach, and he has a good staff on there that know what they're doing, and I know Coach Bridge is back with him, and he's very experienced, and they're a good ball club. They're not 8-3 for not being good. They have a lot of weapons offensively. Their quarterback is very elusive and quick and is a good passer, but I think he's almost even a better runner. And they like to run the ball with him, and their tailback, number 22, I can't remember his name right now, but he's good. We have to stop their jet sweep. We have to stop their quarterback on the run, and we got to stop that tailback from getting out. And it's a big challenge. And they have a good offensive line that's going to try to prevent us from doing that. They do a good job of getting to our linebackers, so we have to be able to stop that. Their defense is big. Their defense is aggressive, and we have to be able to counter that.
All right. I appreciate it, Coach.